Hi everyone, so in this video we are going to paint this beautiful bird sitting on a branch painting, and for this we will start with lightly sketching the branches and the bird. You can choose any bird of any style. I'm just drawing a simple one, and the colors and the materials used are here. So we will start by damping the background. We are going to do the background first. So I'm just using water to dampen the paper, to wet the paper. And we are using a wet on wet technique, which means we are going to wet the paper first, and then on top of it we are going to drop some wet color. Once the background is completely wet, I'm going to use mainly three colors for the background. One of them is this purple shade. I will also be using a magenta shade, and then lastly I will use a Payne's gray color. And you can just randomly drop the color on some random spaces like I'm doing. And because the paper is wet, so it will automatically start blending with each other. And I'm just using very light concentration, very light value of the color, and more of water. While the paint is still wet, I'm going to just sprinkle some salt on top of this paint and let it dry completely. Now we will start painting the bird, and I'm using ochre color to lightly give a light wash of color to the bird, and then drop in some concentrated color towards the bottom to give a shadow towards the tummy of the bird. And then I will be adding this cobalt blue, very light concentration towards the front part, and just smudge it and blend it with the ochre, and using a dark concentration of color towards the wings. So I'm just segregating the wings with this cobalt blue, and then again I will be using a mix of brown and ochre to the feathers, the tail feathers of the bird. We will let the bird dry, and by that time we are going to start painting the branches, and I'm just loosely drawing the branches with this dark brown color. You can use any brown shade that you have in your palette, and I like to give a very faded effect to these branches. I like to use water and blend the lower edge of the branches that we have just painted. So I'll just show you. Here I'm using just water to blend the lower edge of the branches, so it gives very blurred effect to all the branches. Let's give the bird little more detail. So I'm adding the feet, and then I will be using a dark paints gray color to give more details to the wings. Lastly, to give it a snowy effect, I'm using white gouache and I'm going to sprinkle this all over the painting. So this is the final look of the painting and I really enjoyed doing it. If you also did, then please do not forget to like, share and subscribe to my channel. That means a lot to me. And I will see you guys in my next video. Till then, take care. Bye bye.